Hi there, Andrew with Zang Physical Therapy here, and today I want to talk a little bit about snow shoveling injuries. And for those of you in the Northeast or where snow is prevalent, you're well aware of this, and you probably already had to deal with snow. And some of our friends, even the South, have had to deal with snow, which is kind of funny for us up north, but I know it's not for you. But every year, snow shoveling injuries are very common, in particular the lower back and shoulder. These are injuries that routinely walk into my clinic every year this time of year. One, because people might slip and fall on the snow. So if you're going to go out and do some shoveling or even just walking around, make sure you do have good footwear on and be careful, especially if you live in an area where it can get icy, as it sometimes does in central Pennsylvania. Another important thing when you are shoveling is to scoop manageable loads. A lot of us, as we go out, we just want to get it done. So we scoop up big, heavy loads and we strain and throw, and our backs may feel strained or may feel tired. And a few hours later, or maybe a day later, you start to realize that you have that back. So scooping up smaller loads is one way to avoid some pain. Another important way to avoid some pain is, again, in our haste, we tend to scoop and then we just rotate out our waist, twisting and extending our back. This is one surefire way to end up with a backache. So when you do scoop, be facing the direction that you're tossing the snow. It may take you a few extra steps and a few extra seconds to do this, but your back will thank you. In no uncertain terms, this is probably the number one way that people come in with a backache into my clinic. They scoop, they twist and toss behind them. I've done it, and I've walked away with a sore back, and I know better. So I've made changes in the last few years so that now I've been more successful shoveling snow and not having a back injury as a result. Another important thing, if you're living in an area where snow dumps buckets, don't wait till snow completely stops. If you're going to have multiple feet of snow, go out there in the snow and shovel that first 6 to 8 inches. Don't wait for it to be 2 feet high. And this is just a volume or a load issue, so that even if it's a light snow, just the fact that you're going to be out there longer scooping a heavier load, that strain will build up. So yes, you're going to go out there and it's going to take you time to do it multiple times, but if you're doing a smaller load and then going back inside and resting, your body's going to be able to tolerate that better than going out there and shoveling 1 foot, 2 foot, or even 3 feet, like we had in the Harrisburg area. I guess that was about 2 years ago. That was fun. I think I was out 3 or 4 times shoveling that in different pieces. Shoulder injuries. One big thing with shoulder injuries are slipping and falling and landing on that arm. The other thing is also just the strain of shoveling. So smaller loads, avoiding falls is a way to avoid those shoulder injuries. Oh, the other thing with shoulder injuries is yanking on the pull cord for snow blowers. So make sure that you have those snow blowers tuned up so that it only takes one pull, or if you have a key starter, that's even better, so that you're not straining that shoulder unnecessarily. And not only that, but a lot of people are doing this and they may be slipping a little bit as they're pulling because they don't have good traction. So get that snow blower tuned up if you haven't already. Hopefully you have a little key starter, because that makes it a little bit easier. So I think that does it for the most common snow shoveling injuries and way to avoid them. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Send me a message. I'd love to help people avoid injuries. I'm certainly happy to treat people when they get injured, because that keeps me in business. But above all, my goal is to keep people healthy and doing the activities they want. So if I can keep you out of my office, that's perfectly fine. But if you have a problem, by all means, let me know, and I will help you work through them. Again, if you have any questions, let me know in this forum, send me an email. I'll get back to you any way I can as soon as I hear your message. All right. Stay safe out there, stay warm, and have a nice day.